fuels of coal, oil, and gas will be stranded assets in the future, because to hold the warming at less than 2 degrees, only 20% of the world's proven fossil fuel reserves can be burned without going over that threshold. So that means that of the top 200 publicly listed petroleum and fossil fuel companies, 80% of their assets are stranded assets. They are severely overpriced in the market. What do we mean? Well, for a habitable Earth with less than 2-degree warming, we must not burn 80% of the fossil fuel reserves. It has to be left in the ground unburned. Because if this is the whole amount of reserves, this line represents the cap that we cannot go beyond. And we've already burned up about a third of that. We have a little bit left to go. That will be used up within about 12 years at the current burn rate. So this means that most of those reserves will be left in the ground. And it's not just because solar and wind are going to be cheaper and preferable, but that we can't go there. We can't do that without ruining our planet. So divestment from fossil fuels become the battle cry of the future. Keep it in the ground. Let's make fossil fuels history. 10 of my favorite cities here have committed to fossil fuel divestment. We're in the middle now of energy wars. Fossil fuel versus solar energy. And I have to tell you, well, fossil oil is not evil. We had a good 100-year run using fossil fuels, but now we have newer, cleaner, and less expensive solar. But because guys like the Koch brothers are waging a dirty war on solar power, we may not be able to make the transition fast enough. The transition would happen naturally, but they are making it impossible for the people here in Florida to use their solar collectors because they're blocking people from connecting to the grid. In fact, that's the law in Florida. You can't hook up to the grid your solar cells because the utility industry was getting paid by guys like the Koch brothers, and they were paying the